Life is full of ups and downs. You, me, and everyone else, we all have our good days and bad days. During challenging times, it's so easy for us to feel down, feel depressed. And if it's not managed, very often it develops into a clinical depression. In this video, I'll be sharing with you a technique to stop feeling down or even depressed when you need to. Hi, I'm Nick, a certified clinical hypnotherapist and a life coach. My mission is to help people unleash their full potentials and overcome the limitation in their mind. It is estimated that 4 out of 10 people in this world are suffering depression of various degrees. And this ratio is expected to rise in the coming years. Before I share this technique, let's understand a little bit more about feeling depressed. Feeling depressed is a mental state. When we are in this state, it is as if there's a record player that keeps playing negative thoughts in our mind. Thoughts like, it's hopeless, there's no use to carry on, I'm useless, I hate myself, or nobody loves me. How do you feel when you hear those thoughts? It feels so heavy to merely hear those thoughts. Now imagine what would happen if they keep playing in your mind. So how do we stop feeling depressed? Since it's a mental state, we can work on changing it to another state. One of the most effective options is to choose the state of gratitude. Why gratitude? If you look at this chart, feeling depressed is the lowest among the negative emotions, while feeling gratitude ranks the highest among positive emotions. The secret is you cannot feel both depressed and grateful at the same time. Their vibrations are too far apart from each other. So how do we change our state to gratitude? It is to start paying attention to the things that you can be grateful of in your life. It can be your health, family, or anything you consider to be a blessing. Then say this sentence, I'm grateful for ... because ... Then for instance say, I'm grateful for a loving family because they always support me. Work on 10 things to be grateful for and the reason. And feel the feeling of gratitude growing, replacing the depressing feeling. Some of you might say, Nick, it's so hard. I don't have anything to be grateful for. I know, it's not easy, but you can learn to do it. I know that because I've been through it before. More than 10 years ago, I was at my lowest and darkest point of my life. Not only I was jobless and lost all my savings, I was in debt. I ended a relationship. And to make the matter worse, I had an injury at my ribs here. And I remember that every single breath was an excruciating pain for me. I got into depression. One night as I was lying on my bed and attempting to do this gratitude exercise, I did not know where to start because every aspect of my life was a disaster. Then I asked myself, what if there's a thing that I can be grateful for? And what would that be? Then I started to notice that I was lying quite comfortably in my bed on my soft pillow. Then I started to feel grateful towards them. I also noticed that the air conditioner in my room is making it quite pleasant for me. And I have a family that loves me. One by one, I started to feel grateful for all the things that I had taken for granted for so long. As I started to feel grateful, I could feel the feeling of gratitude in the middle of my chest growing and expanding, and I could breathe again. I had got myself into the state of gratitude. This technique helped to lift me up from my depression. Every day, in every way, things started to become better and better in my life. And I'm sure if you use this technique every day, in every way, things will become better and better in your life. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this video helps you to feel better when you're feeling down or even feeling depressed. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up or share with your friends or leave us a comment to let us know what you think. If you like the content we have been sharing with you so far, please go ahead and like our Facebook page. If you're new to this channel, please consider to subscribe.